I am Sherry Griffith, your virtual specialist for middle grades health and physical education. In this webinar series, we will be focusing on strategies for accommodating learners. The content of this presentation is aligned to the State of Georgia's Teacher Keys Effectiveness System for Performance Standards 2, 3, 4, and 8. Instructional planning, instructional strategies, differentiated instruction, and academically challenging environment. The purpose of this webinar series is to help educators to accommodate learners' differences in needs while facilitating instruction. This includes using effective strategies and resources during instructional planning, using relevant research-based instructional strategies to engage students and to facilitate the students' acquisition of key knowledge and skills, to provide appropriate content for developing skills and for differentiating instruction which challenges and supports each student's learning, and for creating a student-centered academic environment in which teaching and learning occur at high levels and students are self-directed learners.
Top five. Top five. Top five. Top five. Top five.
Number 3 on my list of top 5 math content integration ideas includes the components of the FITT principle. Once in middle school, students are expected to be able to explain and demonstrate the components of the FITT principle for each component of health-related fitness being assessed on a Georgia Fitness Assessment. FITT is an acronym for frequency, intensity, time, and type, and represents the necessary components for tracking and evaluating a workout program and facilitates effectiveness and integrity of a workout program. Participants using the FITT principle can create their own individualized formula for a workout plan, rather than working out aimlessly or without direction, which facilitates ownership and lifelong learning skills for students. Additionally, teachers, coaches, and trainers use the FITT principle to create a training schedule, an organized pattern for visual representation, a framework for an exercise program, and for labeling and understanding the different types of exercise to be completed. Both facilitators and participants alike benefit from the FITT principle because, like an individualized education plan, it's customizable to meet the individual's needs, it's expandable to allow room for growth and development, and it metacognitively promotes the mathematical and scientific approach for students to critically think, if this, then that, within a physical education program. While in the instructional planning phase, the instructor should include the FITT principle components as a resource for facilitating students' acquisition of key knowledge and skills, and to support student improvement in each health-related fitness component of the Georgia Fitness Assessment. The use of the FITT principle components facilitates outcomes such as differentiated instruction, promoting critical thinking skills with active student learning in the PE classroom, and the instructor will be using effective research-based strategies, resources, and relevant learning experiences for high levels of teaching and learning to occur. When implementing the use of the FITT principle in middle school and high school, the frequency of the days of the week in which components of the FITT principle is utilized can also become a part of the classroom's rituals and routines to accommodate the expectations for high levels of teaching and learning taking place. This can facilitate, expand, and improve the instructor's capacity to meet the needs of students by empowering them with a foundational structure of engagement and continually relevant learning experiences, accommodating challenging academics, and empowering students with enduring understandings of concepts such as tracking activities, developing and revising exercise plans, the implementation of setting goals, and of initiating longevity for achieving and maintaining a health-enhancing level of physical activity and fitness. A student described his delight to me when going to high school, having PE class every day, and being able to describe his weekly exercise plan and the benefits he was experiencing. He explained that Mondays he ran a mile, and it was apparent that he was elated from the results as he tracked his progress on Mondays and set goals for the time he planned to achieve when completing his mile run post-test. He further explained the rest of the days of the week, progress he was experiencing, shared with me his PE journal, and I witnessed the pride he had for the ownership he felt. I also noticed his enthusiasm for the fun Friday he looked forward to. In my middle school classroom, immediately after participating in the components of the Georgia Fitness Assessment pretest, my students practiced identifying the health fitness components, explaining which components that they are strong in and those in needs of improvement, and practice utilizing exercises or activities that will contribute to the improvement of the health-related components of fitness assessed while participating in a Georgia Fitness Assessment program. On Mondays, students practice the pacer test or walking or running a mile to differentiate instruction. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, students practice engaging and exploring muscular endurance exercises and muscular strength exercises to compare and contrast the muscular endurance fitness component with the muscular strength component. Students are afforded the opportunity during mini lessons to explain the difference to one another in a class discussion on these scheduled days because they come to my class 2 to 3 days per week. On Fridays, students participate in extraordinary choice activities that include all health-related fitness components. Every day that students come to class, they begin with flexibility exercises to participate in increasing the flexibility component of health-related fitness, and to help demonstrate understanding of specific muscle groups so they can later be identified while strengthening, toning, and impacting those specific muscle groups during physical activity. Facilitation of the frequency aspect of the FITT principle requires participants to initiate commitment to the implementation of an exercise plan, helps students to identify the health-related fitness components, and helps participants to label, categorize, and take ownership of their contributions to the improvement of the components of the Georgia Fitness Assessment. Once the instructor has implemented the frequency components of the FITT principle, participants gain the enduring understanding that there is a designated time outlined for each health-related fitness component to be improved upon. Please visit the Georgia Department of Education community website at community.gadoe.org for more helpful tips to collaborate, connect, share thoughts, or resources for teachers and administrators. Thank you for viewing, and we hope you enjoyed our webinar.